Wake up, Jacksonville. Congratulations on making it to Friday. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for December 19th. 6 months into Jacksonville's experiment with autonomous transit, the Navi shuttle system is under pressure. Ridership plummeted after JTA began charging fares in October, prompting the agency to reinstate free rides this week. CEO Nat Ford said retreating now would mean, quote, walking away from the very advancements that cities across the country are embracing. Mayor Donna Deegan called the initiative the wave of the future, and Council President Kevin Carrico said it's essential for a world-class city. Public hearings are planned next year to gauge support for expansion. Read more about this in the Citizen Times. Downtown Jacksonville and the adjacent Springfield neighborhood are one step closer to getting long-awaited Publix stores. The Downtown Investment Authority Board unanimously approved a $50 million incentive package for Gateway Jax's redevelopment on West Beaver Street. The $148 million project includes a 14-story tower with 259 residential units and a ground-floor Publix grocery store, downtown Jacksonville's first full-service grocer with a pharmacy. Incentives include a 17-year, $21 million tax refund and a $28 million completion grant pending City Council approval. Some council members have raised concerns about the financial impact, citing a projected $80 million city deficit. Read more about this in the Jacksonville Business Journal. The Kroger Company is closing its grocery delivery options in Florida, including a Jacksonville spoke station that employed 181 people. However, the grocer is simultaneously ramping up brick-and-mortar plans in Northeast Florida. Kroger's Harris Teeter brand will open a new store in Jacksonville's Atlantic North Shopping Center, with plans filed for 2 more possible locations in St. Johns County. Interim CEO Ronald Sargent called Jacksonville an important adjacent geography for expansion. The Harris Teeter brand last operated locally in the early 2000s. The delivery service will end January 6. Read more about this at the Daily Record. The family of Jacksonville musician Joe Starkey is calling for justice after his death in what police described as a road rage incident earlier this month. The 62-year-old sound engineer was shot on December 10th on St. John's Bluff Road South. Although the shooter turned himself in and is cooperating, no arrest has been made. Starkey's family, represented by attorney John Phillips, is demanding answers from the state's attorney's office and Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. They say the lack of charges and information has left them devastated. Read more about this at News 4 Jacksonville. And a year-end look back by Jacksonville Today focuses on tensions between Jacksonville's Republican-led City Council and Democratic Mayor Donna Deegan. Much of 2025 was defined by disputes over budget priorities, committee assignments, and investigations into city programs. Council President Kevin Carrico authorized a local watchdog panel targeting alleged waste, including scrutiny of a telehealth initiative backed by Deegan. Despite the friction, the two sides aligned on major downtown investments and public safety funding. As fiscal pressures mount ahead of the 2027 mayoral election, both Carrico and likely future President Nick Howland say they want to prioritize collaboration. Read more about this in Jacksonville Today. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeupjax.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupjaxfl. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Jacksonville. Have a warm and sunny weekend.